Hi guys, it's Hayden and Brianna. This is take 3 trying to do this. So I'm sorry that I didn't get a video out sooner, but there was a lot of technical difficulties with my laptop and it just didn't work. So this is take 3.
Yep.
And Brianna got all pretty for you guys. So hopefully this works.
Better.
It's probably not in focus, but that's okay. So on the 28th of February, I had my 4-month anniversary. So I don't know. There have been changes, but I'm not gonna talk about them in this video because this is just gonna be a partner Q&A, and I'm kind of sick of recording, so yeah. So yeah, we got some questions from some people, and we're just going to address them in this video, and hopefully it works this time. So.
So someone had asked if I call Hayden my boyfriend or if I just stick to gender neutral pronouns of like partner, and I've always in my professional career only really just said fiance or partner. That's what I've been saying since before he started transitioning, and they've always just assumed, and I've never really corrected them in either way because I like to keep my professional and personal life separate. So I figure unless they know me, it's really no need for them to know too much of my personal life. Yep.
Yeah.
Not their business.
Yeah. Partner is kind of what we always go towards anyhow. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And partner's cool. It's like partner in crime.
Yeah.
So, cool. So another question somebody had asked, they had asked, has our relationship changed in any way since I started transitioning and taking testosterone? I mean, I don't know, there's been like some changes. For me personally, I've been realizing that I need to be a little bit more sensitive with things. So if something is going on with Brianna that I don't really see as big of a deal as she sees it, I'm a little less sensitive with it, but I've been working on that and really trying to put myself in her position and really analyzing the situation that way to be more sensitive and aware of how Brianna is feeling about certain things and just trying to be the best partner I can be.
And one thing that I have noticed is, I feel like I've said this, I'm like on a rewind, that I am a very sarcastic person and I need to watch my sarcasm and be more sensitive, especially when Hayden's not in a good mood or stressed out, and I get really sarcastic and I need to stop.
Yeah. I mean, sarcasm can be good in some ways, but I don't know. There's certain things that can like kind of press my buttons, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I've been very stressed out lately, so. Yes. So yeah. One thing between both of us we kind of talked about was communication. I think our communication is pretty good. I mean, we've always had pretty decent communication, but it's definitely essential in our relationship for it to strive and go forward, because there's always changes that are happening and things that are going on, and communication is key within any relationship, really, but it's kind of really important in our particular situation to have really good communication and tone a lot of the times. Like, I don't know if it's my voice changed, but I can come off kind of irritated or aggravated about something with my tone of voice. I don't know. So that's something to be aware of too in our relationship, because things can build up and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone had asked us how we met and who made the first move. And we met at my art show.
We have a mutual friend, and she was going to Brianna's art show, and I knew it was Brianna's art show because I had added Brianna on Facebook because we had mutual friends. And so when our friend was going to her art show, I just kind of tagged along because I wanted to see Brianna in person and interact with her in person. But from that moment, like, I knew that there was something special about Brianna, and I wanted to get to know her a little bit more. Initially, we took things pretty slow at first because we both were at a stage in our life where being single was okay and we were independent. Life happens, and
I'm okay with it.
yeah, that's good. I mean, 5 years later, this Wednesday is our 5-year anniversary, so yeah.
It's crazy.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I asked Hayden out on our first like official date to a play. That was a homework assignment. And then I asked him out.
I'm your homework assignment.
Yeah, you were my homework assignment.
Did you get an A?
I think I just had to show up
Oh.
to the play, actually. I just had to be
Sweet.
known.
But, like, physically with things, we took things really slow. I mean, we didn't kiss for, like, the first, I don't even know.
3 months.
Yeah. And I actually asked Brianna if I had permission to kiss her because I didn't want to, like,
That's
offend
cute.
her or anything, so.
Like, it seems really, like, weird that we were taking things that slow. But I honestly wouldn't change it at all. We built that, like, connection mentally before anything, and I actually really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And still do.
Yeah. Okay, so somebody asked me personally, if you could, what would you do differently or change about your transition? And honestly, there's really nothing that I would change. The only thing that I would change is starting sooner, because all these changes are happening and it's exciting and really great, but it's also really shitty timing because I am graduating college and I have a lot on my plate. Like, I don't think I've been this stressed out in a semester ever, and I think part of it has to play in with me transitioning. Like, my court date is coming up in about a month for my name change and stuff like that. So that's been really stressful. So I wish I would have started sooner because everyone has been so great and supportive in our community. I wish I would have just grew a pair and just came out a lot sooner. So that's the only thing really, though.
And someone had asked us to describe each other in 3 words, which was oddly very hard to do. Because all I wanted to do was say sentences and not words.
So we broke out the thesaurus.
Yes. Yes, we did. And my 3 words for Hayden was that he is passionate and mysterious and sentimental.
That's the artist in me, I guess. You know, passionate, mysterious,
Yeah.
and sentimental.
Oh, yeah.
My words that I picked for Brianna are loving, generous, and supportive. That's not just how, you know, I feel about her as a partner, but it's how I view her just as a person in general, because she's really great and supportive to all of her friends and anyone who she loves.
You should cut your hair soon.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's really long. I'm just staring at it. Okay, sorry. Just been staring at this hair. Off your ears, bugging me.
One of our friends had asked us about the gender marker change and how do we go about doing that. And if I do get my gender marker changed, us getting married, would it be viewed as a heterosexual marriage? I would think if I got it changed, the law would see it as a heterosexual marriage because it would be changed legally. But honestly, now in Wisconsin, we can get married just as we are now. Because, I mean, obviously, the law sees me as female, even though I could appear as male, you know. But it still says female on my license and on my birth certificate. We did a little bit of research and talking to one of our friends that we had met. I don't know if this applies to other states, but in Wisconsin, you have to get a note from a surgeon to get your gender marker changed, which is kind of bullshit because not everyone wants to have surgery. So our friend looked into it a little bit more, and she had found out that you can get a lawyer and fight it and basically say that, what is it?
It's unjust.
Yeah, that it's unjust and not fair, because it's not fair. I mean, not everyone wants to have surgery, or not everyone wants to even take hormones, so it just seems kind of weird. You can fight that in court, though. But honestly, like, I haven't really been thinking too seriously right now about changing that. Life is just too crazy right now to think about that. I'm just taking things step by step, and they seem like really big strides to me. So we're just gonna, you know, keep doing that. So we are going to wrap this video up now. Do you want to say your little blurb?
A blurb?
Well, no, you're like little...
Blurb. I know what you're talking about. One thing that we have discussed just from with the transition starting alone, with not many support groups out there for partners or anything like that, it did feel super lonely at the beginning, and not knowing if my thoughts were normal, or if they were very selfish thoughts I thought that they were in my head, until we met some of our friends that are kind of going through the same thing, and it just kind of gives you that validation. So if there's anybody who's a partner or anything that wants to talk at all, I'm always open to listen or attempt to give advice, or just kind of share our experiences and my personal thoughts. So you can always message Hayden, and he can give you my email or my contact info, and we can always chat or discuss things.
Build community.
Build a community.
Yeah. Anyone, if you know me or if you don't personally know me, you can send a message through YouTube, and I check those messages, but not many people utilize that. So that is an option, though, and I do have an email listed on my info on my YouTube channel. So you just have to click it, and then it says like business email, but it's not a business. But so yeah, you can always shoot me an email, and then I can refer you to Brianna through an email that she feels comfortable using. So so yeah, as always, give this video a thumbs up, like it, damn it, see, I always do that. Oh, I'm terrible at this ending. Okay, as always, you can share this video, give it a thumbs up, you can subscribe to my channel if you want to, and definitely ask questions. I'm more than willing to answer or try to answer any questions So I will do a video in a couple weeks or so doing more of an update video on me and transitioning. And I'm sorry that it took forever. There was just technical difficulties, and then I got really busy, so it just didn't happen. But until then, I hope all of you have a safe and wonderful couple weeks, and we'll see you then. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.